Now, here's a juicy piece of information. Our adventure pack, the Nightmare Express, with Blades, who we're seeing in the flesh, I think, for the first time, that we've got Spry and Mini Genie here in a double pack for the minis, the new Skylander minis, Eons Elite. Now, these were announced at San Diego Comic-Con, and this is Chop Chop with his gold base. Hey everyone, Wes here for Family Gamer TV today, and imagine what it would be like walking into the stores in October, seeing the Trap Team displays, all of the figures in their packaging, all of the display portals that you can test them out on. What might that look like? Well, over at Gamescom, they have a pop-up shop that is showing all of this stuff. So we thought you might be interested in seeing what it looked like. And I'm going to walk you through it. So stick with me as we have a look inside the store. Now, on the outside of the shop, they had these wonderful glass display cases that showed all of the characters that have been revealed so far. You've got Chopper and Gusto and the various traps, of course. But inside, here's where the action's happening with all the packaging. Now you can see all of these traps packaged individually. And then we've got the adventure packs, which at the moment are kind of shown in these boxes. Now, a number of the pieces and figures were shown in these kind of cardboard boxes, but they're also in the more standard packaging that we're familiar with. So you can see that we've got Spry and Mini Genie here in a double pack for the minis, the new Skylander minis, and you check out our other videos that are covering the Skylander minis in more detail. But also note that all of these packets had on the back little bits of black duct tape covering up other characters. This one, I think you might notice, could be Blastermind. Yes, that's a little bit of his hat there. Those characters are obviously going to be revealed later. And here we've got Drobit and Trigger Snappy. So Trigger Snappy was one of the sidekicks released with, I think it was Skylanders Giant that those sidekicks came out with. Or maybe it was original Skylanders. Yeah, it was original Skylanders, because then we got the giant sidekicks. And now we have these minis, as they've been rebranded, sold in double packs, all of them, which is kind of a shame if you own some of them already, because you have to rebuy some of the figures that you may already have got free from some of the kind of Frito-Lay promotions and those other promotions that have been around. But they still look cool, and I think they're retailing in the US at $13.99, hoping that's going to be at least under £10 in the UK. But now we're looking at the single characters and how they're going to appear in their packaging, and we've got Tidal Wave Grunt here, again with that black duct tape on the back. I'm not sure what they're hiding there. Maybe a water trap master, perhaps, and some other core characters. Torch, of course, one of our favourites here, the new core Fire Skylander. She's got some wicked powers, the ability to throw that iron horseshoe, giant horseshoe onto enemies. You can see that in some of our other videos. But then again, these cardboard boxes, now we don't know whether these cardboard boxes are just the packaging that's used in other countries or whether it's just temporary placeholder packaging. But obviously there are all the traps again, sold singularly, and now a Trap Master. The packaging obviously for these Trap Masters much bigger, and I like the whole wraparound perspex here, so the plastic really gives you a better view of the characters than you got in the previous releases, so with Swap Force and the Giants. I think it shows them off much better. Gusto looks fantastic in that packaging, as does Crypt King. You know, they really do look a lot better in general in how they're displayed, and I think the detail in the characters makes you want to buy them immediately, really, and bring them home with us. Here you've got the kind of portal display where you can test out these characters. That's one of the great things that Skylanders introduced, the ability to test these characters out beforehand. Now, here's a juicy piece of information. Our adventure pack, the Nightmare Express, with Blades, who we're seeing in the flesh, I think, for the first time. So we got Blades in there. We've also got the Piggy Bank and this kind of bone-like hand magic item too. But once again, looking great, and as I was saying, so the ability to test out these characters on the portal, brilliant, really handy, and obviously, you know, Disney took that on and replicated that kind of business as well. And for the collectors, it's also awesome because it means you can kind of play with these figures at home without taking them out of the packaging. What other toys can you do that with? Genius stuff. So we got a triple pack here with Blades again, Torch, and Tidal Wave Grunt. Now, I'm not a huge fan of packing in the reposers in these triple packs. I think it's a kind of crafty way of selling those figures again, because the triple packs tend to be better value, so you think, well, maybe I want that or not. And I'd be interested to see if those reposers sold as many if they weren't in those triple packs. But here we go, Eons Elite. Now, these were announced at San Diego Comic-Con, and this is Chop Chop with his gold base in this kind of rainbow foil style packaging, looking stellar. You know, if you're a super collector, an uber collector, you want those Eons Elite characters in your collection. And one of the Trap Masters here that was announced at the show today, Head Rush, with those huge Traptanium horns, and of course she's an opera singer. She can use that power to take out enemies. Now, the classic Spyro from Series 1 in his Eons Elite box. That's going to be a must for all those collectors out there. We got the Chaos Trap, more traps, fire traps, water traps, and I'm not sure whether it's Sure Shot Shroom Boom or Slingshot Shroom Boom. Please correct me. But the new repos for Shroom Boom, which I think is Series 3. We're seeing Chopper again, and Wallop, and Funny Bone. But I don't know what it is about Gusto. Every time I see that Gusto figure, I just kind of want it. A couple more of the minis. So we got Drobit and Hijinks. And again, one of the other Trap Masters shown off today, which you can see again in one of our previous videos. So this is Bushwhack, the Life Trap Master, with his huge green Traptanium axe, and he can use that to actually create. Well, he creates a tree in the game that you chop down to fall on enemies. It's genius. Where do they think of this stuff? Really clever, really clever. And of course, Dark Wildfire from the Dark themed starter pack. So you can get Dark Wildfire, Dark Snapshot, and Dark Food Fight. We scanned past Mini Genie. I can't get my words out today. We scanned past Mini Genie there and Spry. How adorable! I'm not quite sure he's my favourite. I think Bop, which is the mini version of Bash, is perhaps my favourite. But again, here we're back with Head Rush. It's kind of Norse Viking opera singer. She's amazing. What great design. And it's great to see a female Trap Master that kind of moves away from that standard svelte female form to something a bit more strong, a bit bolder. Loving it. And back to Bushwhack. And if you look closely, he's got acorns on kind of a bandolier around him, and he uses those in the game to stun enemies. Now, once again, looking at these glass cases from outside, you know, this was a great display showing off so much stuff, and we really wanted to peel some of those black pieces of tape off the back of the packaging. But we thought we might get into trouble, so we didn't do that. But you saw a hint of Blastermind there, and I wonder what else is behind. Well, have a look at our other videos. We have a video going up soon which is going to look at in-depth at all the characters that have been revealed so far, and all of the villains that we know of, the ones we know the names of at least. There was a poster shown which shows a few hints at what might be coming, so check those out. Leave us a comment. Do you like the new packaging? Who's the first character on your shopping list? Who are you going to pick up? And of course, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our Trap Team videos. And stay tuned to more from Family Gamer TV.